In this podcast episode, Stephen Bartlett sits down with Jordan Peterson to discuss the importance of being true to oneself and the impact it can have on relationships and personal growth. Peterson emphasizes the need for self-awareness and self-improvement, highlighting the dangers of living behind a persona and the importance of facing one's inadequacies. He suggests a practical exercise for building self-awareness, sitting down and asking oneself what one is doing wrong that they know they could fix. This exercise requires honesty and humility, as well as a willingness to confront uncomfortable truths about oneself. By starting with small improvements, such as organizing one's room, individuals can begin the journey towards self-improvement and personal growth. The conversation delves into the concept of arrogance and humility, with Peterson noting that the Western world often struggles with arrogance due to its relative privilege and luxury. He discusses the existential guilt that comes with unearned privilege and the responsibility individuals have to atone for historical atrocities by living virtuous lives and treating others with respect. Peterson also addresses the issue of feeling trapped in one's current situation, whether it be in a job or a relationship. He advises individuals to make a plan for self-improvement, starting with updating their resume and actively seeking new opportunities. By taking proactive steps to improve their circumstances, individuals can put themselves in a better negotiating position and work towards a more fulfilling life. The conversation touches on the importance of goal setting, negotiation skills, and the willingness to confront uncomfortable truths about oneself. Peterson emphasizes the need for individuals to take responsibility for their own lives and to strive for personal growth and self-improvement. By facing their inadequacies and making small, tangible improvements, individuals can embark on the journey towards a more authentic and fulfilling life. Regarding remote working, Peterson expresses mixed feelings. While acknowledging the efficiency and convenience it offers, he highlights the importance of physical interactions and the role of institutions like the office in fostering meaningful connections. He shares his concerns about the potential consequences of relying too heavily on virtual communication and the need to strike a balance between virtual and real-world experiences. Peterson reflects on his own experiences during the pandemic and the lessons learned from facing unexpected challenges. He criticizes the overreactions and fear-driven responses that characterized the initial stages of the pandemic, pointing out the lack of reliance on scientific evidence in policymaking. He warns against the dangers of succumbing to fear and misinformation, which can lead to detrimental outcomes for society as a whole. In discussing the ongoing impact of the pandemic, Peterson raises questions about the lack of a clear endgame and the uncertainty surrounding future developments. He highlights the potential economic consequences, such as supply chain disruptions and inflationary pressures that may result from prolonged pandemic-related measures. He also questions the motives behind the constant focus on new variants of the virus and the role of pharmaceutical companies in shaping public policy. Peterson delves into the concept of encouraging individuals, highlighting the importance of listening to others rather than imposing one's own beliefs or intentions on them. He emphasizes the value of asking genuine questions and truly listening to the responses, allowing individuals to untangle themselves and express their thoughts and feelings. He believes that the best way to help someone is not by giving advice, but by actively listening and engaging in honest dialogue. The conversation shifts towards the pursuit of happiness, with Peterson challenging the notion that happiness should be the ultimate goal in life. He argues that aiming to be good and striving for meaning and depth in one's experiences is more important than simply seeking happiness. He suggests that true fulfillment comes from facing challenges, embracing suffering, and pursuing higher ideals, rather than chasing fleeting moments of happiness. When asked about his own well-being, Peterson responds that he is doing both brilliantly and terribly. He reflects on the profound impact he has had on individuals around the world, who often approach him with stories of overcoming despair and finding hope. While he acknowledges the positive influence he has had on others, he also recognizes the weight of their struggles and the depth of human suffering. He views his work as a pursuit of truth and a belief that truth, beauty, and love can ultimately save the world. The podcast concludes with a reflection on the value of time and the commitment to being truthful. Peterson expresses gratitude for the opportunity to engage in meaningful dialogue and emphasizes the importance of staying true to one's beliefs and principles. The host acknowledges the impact of Peterson's words and commits to using his platform to promote honesty and integrity with the goal of making the world a better place for all.